Hey, this is Nick with UnDuTree. I've never actually played any games with you guys other than streaming with Asa, but this is where this all changes. What I'm going to be doing is playing a little Planetbase with you guys, and it's probably going to be a couple weeks worth of episodes on this, so you'll have to just check back. But basically what we're going to do is play this game. It's been out probably a year and a half, 2 years, and I haven't played it very regularly, but I do like to play it. It basically you just survive on a planet by building certain things that you need and whatnot. But anyway, we're just gonna pick this random place, and we're gonna call it not Red Cow. We'll call it Nick's. I can't apostrophe. It's kind of it hurts my grammar. Excuse me. So Nick's house. Let's start. And you see my game loads rather quickly just because my new graphics card. That's why everything's nice and smooth, and that's why I'm recording with you guys. But Planetbase, you start off with a couple engineers, biologists, carrier, or a couple robots, and workers. And these are all coming out of the ship now. And you start off with resources like bioplastic, metal, and stuff like that. So what we're going to be doing is kind of scoping out just a second, because you do need to kind of rush this along. So we're going to go ahead and build kind of to the left. And first thing you do have to build is an airlock. So we're going to build the airlock. We're going to build an oxygen generator. And we're also going to build a water extractor. So, and you have to also click the both things, one you've already built and one you're planning to build. That way you can link them. Like right here, you're gonna have a walkway, but it also links power. So yeah, you just gotta always remember that. I'm gonna go ahead and build a power collector, and I always go up to the medium one. That way it holds a little bit more power. And a solar panel, as well as a wind turbine after the solar panel's built. But and now we basically, I sped it up to ×4, as you see. We basically just wait until they get those built. That way, there we go. Now it's go back down to ×2, then a wind turbine. And always make sure, like I said, connect everything. Now your water generators, generating water, or water extractor, excuse me, oxygen generator is, like it says, generating oxygen. Now what you'll need to do is start building other things. Up here is where you have everything. Let me see. Nope, won't let me. Okay, so we'll just have to kind of play and I'll explain. You will need a canteen, which is everywhere where everyone eats, drinks, and gets entertainment, or some entertainment. You have a dorm, biodome where you grow your plants, and processing plant. Those are your primary concerns right now. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is build a canteen. And I like to make my oxygen generator my center point, so that way it makes it a little easier, because you can branch off in any direction from this one, but from a dorm it's actually an ending point, so you need to make it like somewhere where you don't plan on keep building. So we'll go ahead and let all these people get all the stuff we need for this. And it did not make very much power, but thankfully we're not using very much power. Oh, and it jumped up. But anyway, we're gonna last maybe through the night. So if that windmill would just pick up speed and generate a little more than half of its capacity, so we'll just see. And a lot of this is like, you don't want to rush yourself, just because you will end up killing your people. And you need people, quite obviously. As soon as this gets connected, I'll be able to add in tables, water fountain, and stuff like that. Alright, so what we're going to do is go ahead and build a table. We will put in water fountain and as well a mule maker, and obviously those things they need. You also don't want to forget your entertainment, so I try to put whatever, like my TV, as close to one of the entrances as I can. That way I can continue to build off the side. So another thing you want to look at is I usually keep this one open and then kind of cycle through both of them, but it shows your meals, your metal, bioplastic, your medical supplies, and spares. So next thing you do want to build will probably be a dorm, because for some reason your people get really tired really quickly. So we'll build that next. After that dorm is complete, we'll actually skip ahead and do a medical or a sick bay. I'm sorry, I'm getting all these names wrong. So like I said, it's hurry up and wait for a little bit. Also, I'll explain a little bit more while we wait, but your colony ship, if you click on it, it shows how many, like physically, how much material you have left. And also that's why I keep this up here, because I don't want to keep going back and forth clicking on my colony ship. Also you can do wrong one. You can click on this right here and click grid. It shows you how much power you're making versus how much you're consuming, how much water you're making versus how much you're consuming, and just how much oxygen you have I guess 7 out of 20. Oh, okay, that actually makes sense. I've never seen that. You have 7 people, but your oxygen generator produces enough for 20. So as soon as this gets built, we're gonna make sure we put bunks in there. So I'm gonna speed it up just for a second. You can see that the people have Z's over their heads. It means they're tired. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and build these bunks. I like to start around the edges. We'll go ahead and build 4 bunks that'll hold 8 people for now. And back up a little bit. And the bots are quite obviously a lot faster than the humans, so we do need to build a bed for our sick bay. This is where people get fixed up, I suppose. Alright, now we're going to slow it down a little bit because they have built the bunks, and we can continue. What I like to do next is go ahead and start working on the mine. And also, you need to go back and forth as you go to see how much power you're consuming versus how much you have, how much it's generating. Now, obviously at night it's going to generate a lot less, but we'll talk a little bit more about that next episode. So I will catch you guys later.